Hey there, kids. Dadman here with a look at some of the inner workings of crafting the mines. Today I'm actually going to be conducting an tutorial on how to add quests either by the quests plugin system or using Denizen scripting into the quest log system that I've written and make it more seamless, more universal for the player, and also offering more options and more information for the player, as well as more options for the quest designer. So let's go ahead and take a look at it, get ourselves started, and see what we can do about making more RPG stuff here. So this is the actual quest journal script, and it is a standalone script. You don't actually ever need to touch it. I'm just going to show it to you real quick to show you how it functions. When a player logs in, it checks to see if they're initiated into the system and notes two inventories. One is their active quests, the other is their completed quests. Then there's also the quest log command. That's how players access their quest log, and it will also check to see if they're initiated to the system if for some reason they were missed, such as people when I was making this initially. So you all get enrolled either way. And then it opens up the quest journal menu. The quest journal menu will show the active quests in book form, or if you guys want to get fancy and you want to have items represent different types of quests, you can do that as well. I'll show you how to do that in a minute. And the completed quests is self-explanatory. The quest stats item will actually show you how many completed quests you've done, how many quest points you have, and I'll show that all in action in a moment as well. So this is the script here. It's pretty small, but it works very well. So here's the tutorial page, and this is going to be for people running the Quests plugin. It's really not asking that people do a lot of scripting. It's actually, you have most of it right here. You don't actually need to do anything else to this, except for key parts that I'll explain now. The task script is going to be what initiates everything, what actually places the books in the inventory, and what takes them out of the inventory and moves it to the completed quests. You put the name of your quest and start, type task script. That's all copy paste right there. Inventory add. The inventory is never going to change. The only thing that's going to change here is the book item itself. There's a difference between the book and the book item. We'll go over that in a second as well. So add the book item. End of quest. Remove the book item from the quest journal. Add that book item to the completed quests. And that's it. Copy paste those at the beginning of, I would suggest using this naming scheme here, but whatever file you're going to use to add stuff from your quests. Now this is going to be a world script. What's great about it is once you've done this part, you've made a world script. Like you could actually put in like shouts, quests, and that's it. You don't need to make any more world scripts. It's the events that you're going to be adding in. So on player clicks example BI in inventory, inventory closed, define held player to item in hand. What that means is that it's going to define whatever they have in their hand, because it's going to replace it with the book. And then it opens the book and then puts their item back in their hand. Very simple. So the only thing on here you're ever going to change is what book item they're clicking and what book is being put into their hand. That's it. So far, if you wanted to do this to 3 or 4 quests, you are at this point changing 6 or 7 words. Not even lines, just words. You come over the book. This is where you're going to actually be doing some typing. Of course, you're going to be putting in the quest name. The quest name itself is actually going to be spelled out right here in the title, because it's going to be what people see when they're looking at the title of the book. And each line is a page, so this is page 1. This makes this line 2, so that's page 2, and it has line breaks in it, so that shows you how to make line breaks. This fancy symbol here is used for YAML codes, like if you wanted to do italics, red, bold, underline, slasher, things like that, use this instead of an ampersand. It's all right there. So the whole point of that, just to show you an example of what this looks like when you're actually making it. Let's see. at the bottom, I have a few quests on here, so my file is getting a little long. Still pretty organized. I know where to look. It's just I forget it's that far down. Alrighty, so here's for Make Some Deliveries book. Roland needs to get packages out to his regular customers as entrusted me with the job. According to the list, I need to deliver goods to the security guard at Cloudtop, an ambassador for Lightfoot Industries in Black Sun, and potion shop owner in Pristinius. I am to return with the package when the packages are delivered. So that's a lot of information. It's not just saying find these 3 NPCs. It's not giving you coordinates. It's a location in the game. It's actual hints at it by saying, all right, security guard. Well, only one guy in there looks like a security guard, and he's behind a desk at one of the entrances. Find him very easily. As some of you may know, Bjorn and Black Sun had built a few embassies to different places, and Cloudtop's colors are proudly prominent on that embassy, so you can easily find that. So that's the point. Make it easier for players to navigate and make it easier for you. And the quest plugin to get that level of detail would actually require you to type in almost as many commands and confirmations as you're copy pasting words. So it's worth it in the end. And then the book items. Here's an example of a book item. The difference here, type book. The material will be whatever you want it to look like. You can type in the ID code or you can type in the name, but it's going to be a name that's actually recognized. So I suggest using the ID codes. They're more reliable. This is a book and quill, just as an example. Display name will of course be the name of the quest spelled out because that's going to be what it shows when they hover their mouse over it. And the lore will say click here to bring up quest information. So that's the point of the book item versus the book. The book is the information. The book item is what the player is going to click on in the inventories. That's it. So just to quickly go over it one more time, you make your task script, name of quest, proper book item. Same thing with here. Remove that book item, move book item over to completed quests. And then over here on the world script, this is how they're going to actually access the item when they click the book item. All you're changing here is the book item and the actual book that is going to be open. And then down here, change the name of the book, write the book. Then make the book item as demonstrated. Most of it's copy paste. So that's pretty much it. That's how you use the system. Let me fix something in here real quick, and I will give you a quick and dirty look at exactly how. That way, and just get rid of what I edited here. Go to that, save her up. And this is what it actually looks like in practice. So reload my scripts real quick. Doing quest log, because I already have an active quest going. When you click on it, it brings up the book. It's pretty neat. You can do the same thing with completed quests. I don't have any on here right now. If I did, they would be here. And if I want to check out my quest stats, it shows me right down below, and it brings back the menu for me. So that's that. Just so people are aware, here's Roland. He's got some extra quests. Roland's Reagents is actually a repeatable quest. It is a repeatable quest. There are other quests that will become available when you finish it, including some that are a little bit more complex than others. And he's also got a pretty neat potion shop. Some invisibility or some healing. Make some money, profit, do your thing. Most of all, have fun out there, kids.